good in that regard. You gonna play your jungle?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll say I can mid though too. So would you still build Runons on support kill?
Hold on. Okay. Would you still build Runons on support Kayle? No.
Yeah. Okay.
You would build Kayle for her heal. Like, you'd probably actually max either slow or heal, depending on the matchup. And then you would just be a heal bot, utility bot with your ultimate, and then utility bot with your Q.
Yeah, you plus some light shred on the side.
You come with the passive shred, which is nice because it's basically added penetration. It's like basically you provide your teammates with a really like lobotomized version of Last Whisper and Void Staff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I've felt about her. I've been pretty happy with how she plays support.
So, it's whatever.
Alright, I'm going mid, by the way.
Are you?
Against the Kog'Maw.
That's rough for Kayle. Should be rough for Kayle, actually.
Well, they don't realize that they're up against Silver Kayle. But...
Oh, true. My apologies.
Alright, so let's talk about how this lane is gonna go. I feel like early I want to try to abuse him. And then when he starts to get range, it gets worse for me.
You can shove him. Let me look up his mana costs. This is what you should do in between every game. If you're not totally for. Let me look. Alright, what are his mana costs? Wait, what's his max HP at? Alright, so he has 322 and he gets like 19 per level. Or no. 300, right, 351. She gets 30 per level, I guess. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, yes, it does. Well, he gets something per, like, around 30. Okay, so, 100 mana. So, where the hell's his W? Void Ooze deals magic damage. Okay, so...
Hey, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me? People can still hear me on stream. People still hear me on stream. Hello? Skype also. Oh, what the fuck? Can I restart the call?
Hello? Oh?
Yes, hi.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now?
Yeah, now I
can. That was really fucking. That was really. Alright, so Kog'Maw's mana costs are relatively high, like 80. So it only takes him like 4 to go When you factor in his mana regeneration, it takes like 5 of his W's to go So I guess like. You can shove him under tower, like early, just perma-shove him in, basically. Level 1, I would actually take 2 of the small wraiths. I would just open E, take 2 of the small wraiths, and go to lane. That way you get the level 2 jump, and you can use the blessing to like run into him and zone him backwards.
Gotcha. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna get some good kill tips out of this game.
So, alright. We are... Can you hear me? Hello? Did my sound died for a second. I don't know if it's your mic that keeps dying or if it's mine or... No matter what, I've already decided that I have this brand new microphone. It's like a $200 mic and I just need to get a USB thing for it. It's like It's actually not even released yet. It's from a company, so that's nice. And so I have that, and I just have to get a USB, like a small USB to USB port thing for it, so that it works. And also,
Decide again.
Really?
Now it's back, but I can hear myself through you.
That's really weird.
Oh, it's fixed now. Everything's normal.
Okay. Well, this is.
Yeah.
This is awkward.
Alright, so this is kind of a stupid question. How do I take the 2 small raptors without killing myself from the damage?
What do you mean? You stand at the... Oh my god, is this the new... No, this isn't the new HUD. What? Is it? No.
No.
How did you revert it?
It's always, for ranked, it was never changed.
Oh.
For unranked.
Oh. Oh, thank God. Please let that be a test. I was like playing on Korea, and I'm like, oh, Korea doesn't have the garbage patch yet. I'm like, well, maybe it does. Alright.
Alright, so I stand like right here, maybe?
You stand like, see where that red toad is? On the rock. He's like chilling out. He's like a chameleon.
No.
No?
Yes, I do. I see him. I see him.
He's actually there, but you don't know that he's there. It's Richard Lewis. Every time there's a story.
He's a chameleon. He's blind.
Alright, he's Richard. Okay? Alright, so stand next to Richard.
Alright, hey Richard.
I love Richard. He's great.
Give me some sick leaks, bro.
No. Alright, so you're gonna attack the Wraiths and you're gonna take 2 of them. And that's basically enough to ruin their family. So basically the Wraiths are MYM in this instance, and you're the Daily Dot, so
Alright.
you're gonna whack away at them and you're gonna get a little bit of XP, a little bit of gold. Turned on E way too soon. I think.
Did I?
Well,
I wanted it to be close to coming back up by the
whoa,
time I
whoa,
went
whoa.
back into lane.
Alright, you should have just killed the small one if you took damage, but it's fine. You
Alright,
should have just killed.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Big sorry.
Because you took a little long on that.
I did.
You can just auto the back ones. Yeah. Because if by not autoing the back ones there while your E was still up, the lane's like it's not really shoving into him. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
And you didn't get level 2 because you didn't get back to lane fast enough, so you were a little
Yeah, I
slow.
screwed that up.
Yeah. It's okay. W into him. No. We talked about it in the loading screen. Stand away from your minions. No, just shove him under. Shove him under.
Okay, I shoved him.
All right, go take that small wraith that you left behind.
Okay.
Don't take damage. And then come back, and the lane will be reset. And that seems pretty minuscule, but it you know, especially if like you hit level 6 or something, it'll be really important.
Mm-hmm. Their jungler was right here.
That's good. Yeah. All right, ward the brush for the left of Echo.
Okay.
Because now you know Yi has no business. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
the other thing is you could have hit tab. Oh god, please don't tell me you. Oh, you missed the cannon. All right, I see. E, upgrade E. Yep, shove. Punish. Alright. Alright, so Yi's death timer, you should have it open. So you know when he respawns, then you can calculate when he's going to leave base. You know that he will not be going to the left-hand side. Okay? You know Wolves are gone. You know Gromp is gone. You know Scuttle's gone. You know Blue's gone. So his only business is going to be Wraiths. Okay, never mind. So, okay, Wolves are still up, possibly. But, Wraiths are gone. Alright, that's all fine.
Yeah.
So, just shove him. Shove Kog'Maw. As soon as the Wraiths come back up for your team, run and get him. Attack his mana.
Okay. I think they'll be up soon. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they should be. Minute and a half, I think.
I think I have another wave of minions to kill.
Mm-hmm.
His raves are just up.
Okay.
This will be good. This is a cannon minion wave too. That'll be a great time.
So his Wraiths came up at what, like 420? So that means that he killed them when at like 210. So he did red to Wraiths. I mean, there's other things that he could have done there.
Do I kill the big wraith or do I just take the children again?
Just take the children because it hurts Echo. The children are more than enough. It's essentially 2 CS.
Yeah.
It's really fast, really easy. This is a way that you cheat yourself ahead.
It's not cheating.
Well, it's called dirty farming. Just be careful. You don't want Tip to, you know, cancel your visa. You know, you get deported out of mid lane real quick. Alright, so... Alright. Go get, Wolves.
Oh, shit.
The
I
small...
went
No, you didn't.
somewhere else.
You didn't need to do that, because you saw him warding over there. It's highly unlikely Master Yi was going to be in that, like...
Well, something else happened.
Oh shit, Silver Kayle! That's what I'm talking about!
Get out of here, Master Yi.
Yeah, you should have...
My town, scrub.
You should have killed the big Wraith, because it hurts Yi pretty bad.
Oh.
It's okay.
Yeah, I should have. Because it was already leashed for me, too.
Yep. Yep. Alright, go kill the wolves.
Alright, I'm gonna shove out another wave.
Shove wave. Yep.
Cannon wave.
Shove wave, kill wolves. Correct.
So I feel like cannon waves are the best to shove on, right?
Yes.
And then, okay.
Also, every time a kill happens, look at it. Don't be so lazy mechanically. F key, like hit F2 or F3, because that goes F2, Vladimir's F3, and then hit spacebar instantly. Okay?
Alright.
While you're walking to wolves, I want you to do that. Yeah, good, you're already doing it before I even told you, so that's even better. See bottom? You see how, like, close they were to combat, looking at the minimap? Hit F4 spacebar, F4 spacebar. You're not under pressure to do anything. Look at that. You could probably go down there after wolves. Show them what's up, show them that you're Silver Kayle. Yeah, you can. You can.
Can I? I think they're backing.
I think, yeah, you're too late.
Yeah.
Oh, they're backing anyway. Alright, no, it's fine. That's okay. You would have been around Scuttle Crab and then had to turn around to go mid. But that's fine. Alright, don't let that shove into you. Yeah.
I got him.
Alright, good.
I got him.
Alright. Recall, because you don't want your recall to be inefficient. But recall after you shove in the wave, of course, so that you maximize your blue buff efficiency. Spam.
Yeah, I was about to...
Yeah, spam heal every time it's up. Just because you just want to be healthy in case anything comes. One might argue that, you know, wouldn't you want the speed boost utility if he comes, but he's not going to come at a point where he can kill you because you have ultimate, so.
Alright, 2100, that's enough for, almost Stinger and Tome. I'm guessing Stinger and then Amp Tome,
Yep,
right?
you prioritize amplifying tone, or Stinger, and then you get amplifying. Because in this matchup, the shove... Yeah, you can get both. If you just, yeah.
I can't do math, apparently.
It's okay. You should have gotten red trinket there, not yellow.
Okay.
It's okay. Always keep Wing back to lane. Shove the wave, get wraiths. Look at bottom while all that stuff's going on. While Vladimir hurts.
Damn.
You should have thrown a Q there.
Ah! Oh, nice.
Shove the wave, go get eased red.
Okay.
If you can. I don't know, bot, it's too dangerous to get the red. Shove the wave.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Take his wraiths.
He's coming for him.
It's okay. Wow, they ended bots so fast. It's okay.
Yeah.
You could, why don't you kill him at wraiths?
Kog'Maw was closer than Echo.
Doesn't matter. You have W, you have ultimate, and Ignite was coming up in 30.
Alright.
You could have made it out.
Yeah.
I know that you can't see bot lane, but we can assume that they recalled, because if they were coming mid, then Yi and Kog'Maw
yeah.
would have acted different, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I should have just gone for wolves right there instead of backing myself off mid.
Yep. That's correct.
Sorry, I'm learning.
It's okay. Alright, Jinx and or whatever her name are about to show up mid. Leona, probably going to show up in about 5 seconds, like at 9:05 or something.
Alright. 9:05, do not see them.
Oh, they show up on bot at 9:05.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had to make a choice. Alright.
Nice timing.
Thanks. Unfortunately, Echo doesn't give you blue, because he's an NA jungler. Just use that heal. You don't really need to worry about mana.
Okay.
Look at your mana, it's so healthy. Oh my god. Okay. Whenever you notice your E getting low, like on available, like, just walk closer to the target that you're hitting.
Okay. You're right, yeah, that makes sense. So that you'll be in melee range.
You're not looking for a fight right now. You have 1,000... No, don't look for a fight.
I wasn't.
Shove this wave, recall, and get Stinger. Or Nashor, sorry. Always shove the front wave before the back wave if no one's there. That way it moves faster.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah, because the front wave
See,
is
Kog'Maw
like
picks it up now. He picks up maybe like one that he wouldn't have had.
Yep, I gotcha. Because my guys will move forward as soon as the front guys are gone.
Yeah, you should have gotten a green ward with that pink ward. Kog'Maw's AFK, get there and kill him. Get there and kill him.
I'm working on it!
Get there, kill him. Underage child to Anime Con, you are uber danger. You need to... Oh, he's back. That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Alright, well... Alright, Shen made it out. It's okay. Just shove in mid. Apply as much pressure as you can. I think the kid disconnected. She lost service and her mom she called her mom for a taxi home.
Yeah.
So
So
you're a
I'm
little
thinking
a
just
little
go
unlucky.
For the tower, right?
Yeah, go for the tower. Get the tower. That's basically like the chat logs. Like the kid left the phone behind, so you have to kill. You have to kill the evidence. Get the evidence right now. Go ahead. Get
Alright,
it.
no one's gonna know.
No one's gonna know. You're almost there. Yeah. Did you get it? Did you destroy it? All evidence destroyed?
Yep. It's
All
gone,
right.
it's gone, it's gone.
The second tower is her email, but that's gonna take some time to get to. You gotta earn back her trust, you know?
This is
See Leona?
wildly inappropriate.
Megan came to mid. That was Leona. Megan's like, did you see Julia's phone? And you're like, no, I didn't see it. Little did she know it's in the trash. Smashed into 1,000 pieces. Alright, it's okay, we'll refurbish it later. Alright, great.
Alright.
Go recall,
Alright. Why am I recalling?
because you have nothing else to really do. What can you do?
What do I buy? Boots?
Get boots right now. Why did you get no magic?
I was gonna build into the Nikes, the Mercury Treads.
No, you don't need more treads against that team.
Really? Against Leona?
Yeah, you don't need it. You're never gonna be a focus for them, realistically.
Alright, makes sense.
Just get Sork Pen boots.
Alright.
Or get Berserker Greaves. You can transform that into Abyssal Scepter because they have 3 targets on the enemy team that are extremely unlikely to exceed 70 MR.
Gotcha. Ah, shit, that was really stupid of me.
Don't tell me you flashed.
No.
Okay. Just
I didn't anticipate, like, the most obvious flash ever, though.
Okay. Yep. You wasted time by going there. We'll go over that in the VOD.
Exactly.
So, 1240 we have to go over. Yep. You should double kill them. Just Q Kog'Maw. Yep. Because if you Q Yi, he ignores it anyway.
Yeah.
Don't flash for him. Yep.
I think just go for Dragon.
You knew Vlad was coming. You should have just started going on Yi. Yep. Go for Dragon. I don't think you need anyone to get it. I mean, if Shen chases, what is Ashe doing? Hello. All right. Ashe is like acting completely oblivious to everything. That's unfortunate. Alright.
Yeah.
Shove in mid, get Wraiths, recall. Get Zerker Greaves, just because of how everything's playing out, and the attack speed will benefit you, because you're not going to complete Rune-Ons until 4th item. The reason that you're not going to complete Rune-Ons until 4th item is because the laning phase ended extremely prematurely. While team fights are likely to occur, you can't complete Rune-Ons in a sufficient amount of time that it would benefit. I don't like you staying for that wave.
Yeah, I disagree with that too.
That's okay. Yeah, that's a little too risky. Did you die?
No.
No.
Not yet.
They can't. You can slow a god down, but oh shit. Did you live?
Yeah.
You were Silver Kayle. That's why you lived. No, God.
I wanted to fight that, man.
God, no.
Alright, I'm getting Zerker Greaves, right?
Yeah.
And then building into what?
Abyssal Scepter, I guess, is okay.
Okay.
So just don't even bother transforming that actually into Negatron. Just because it doesn't really offer you anything against their team.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of offers you stuff against Yi's Devout. Oh my god. Hello? I blame Bunny for this. Alright, go. Ashe, hello? Oh, nice. W. That was a late W. Alright, it's okay. No, why didn't you kill the ward? Why are you chasing? Shove the wave, shove the wave, shove the wave, shove the wave. Because if you shove the wave right now, you make it so that it's extremely painful to recall. Shove, 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 shove. Make it so they can't recall. Every time you make them stop their recall animation, you're essentially adding time to it. Kog'Maw, he wants to recall right now. He doesn't want to stay here. If he stays for the next wave, he goes So if your team can somehow push somewhere or apply pressure, it becomes really good. You didn't clear the wards in mid. There's 2 wards if you run backwards towards your tier 3 turret with your Oracle. No, staying for this wave's too long because it's assumed that Leona did get the recall off. Yeah, there she was.
I gotcha. Makes sense.
W up that lane. There's another one.
I missed it. I only got one of them.
Okay. Alright, get wraiths. Yep. Why didn't Echo give you hello? Alright, whatever.
Yeah. NA junglers.
Yep. I would take the small things from his red, because you knew he was getting red. The small ones could have benefited you.
Yeah.
Getting the wave is okay too, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have another wave. I'm gonna grab that, then go to wolves, I'm thinking.
Yep. The next wave is about to approach the tier 1 tower. You can use your own minion wave in mid to basically perfectly time it.
Yep, exactly what I was doing.
Okay, good.
What's my next item? Am I going for Abyssal second, or am I,
Yeah, Abyssal.
Oh, shit,
Abyssal.
Shin's dead.
Yeah, don't even look at him. He's dead. This is like World War Z, man. This is... Oh, he's trying to teleport to you. Nope, you let go. That's like some Resident Evil type shit where like the person was trying to tell you like, nah bro, I ain't bit. He's like got a huge chunk missing out of his arm, like...
I feel like I don't really know what to do.
Recall.
Okay.
This is so inefficient. You could already be...
The bot outer should be a nice objective to take.
Yep.
With Dragon coming up in 2 minutes too.
Yep. Shove in mid though, because you want to control mid. Let Ashe and Shen control the bot.
Okay.
Hit tab, read all the items. Let's check out where everyone's standing.
Kog'Maw just finished Luden's. Ashe has IE and a Rice Blade.
What's Vladimir? Vladimir is about to... Okay. So, in the team fight, conserve your ultimate either for yourself or for Vladimir when he needs his cooldowns. Don't cast it on him until you know he needs his cooldowns. So basically, he doesn't have Zanya, right? But he has Pool. He's going to get to a point where he's going to have Zanya, Pool, and your ultimate. And that's basically going to act like 3 spell rotations. So your R is going to be converted into Vladimir's Q and E damage. Okay?
Okay.
If your R has hidden text that then reads that you get like 4 auto attacks or something, probably go with that, because I'm going to assume that's going to be greater damage than Vladimir.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to think about it in a tech sense rather than a utility sense right now. Yep, get bottom.
Okay.
Get bottom with Shen. Definitely go through there to cut off if anyone comes. Nice. Just move closer to the target. You don't need to worry about Leona. You can just kill it. Kill it and ping Leona. Oh no, no. You could have. That was the tower and Leona.
Really?
Yes. That was 100% tower Leona. Now she's gonna get away. See? Oh no. Now she might. Oh, you can kill Jinx, I think. No. Oh god. Oh yeah, she's dead. Oh god. Oh my god. No, flash Q. Nice. Give her that Kamehameha. Get him, Goku. No, fuck that bitch's damage. Kill her. He did not need to ult that. It was only 1 tower shot. It's okay. Calm down, relax. That was okay. We're gonna go over that though because that was really sloppy.
Yeah, that was really not so great.
You know, like the sloppy joes in like high school when you have like a really shitty cook that clearly was just like shooting up in the bathroom before she cooked your meal. It was like
Yes.
it was like that kind of sloppy joe.
Those aren't the worst.
No, not the worst. Okay. All right. It was like TDK before the Emperor and Ninja were actually allowed to play sloppy. Like that was
Alright, that's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
What's third item gonna be?
You're gonna get Abyssal, and then
I have
get
1K.
go into Lichbane because of how the fights play out.
Okay.
Because your top is magic centric and he's ranged as well, and he demands a lot more focus than you. Echo and Shen provide more than enough peel. So like the Lichbane plus the utility from the movement speed. Because again, you don't need the tenacity, but if they do slow you in any way, the slight utility from Lichbane helps. And because you're going to hit 40% CDR, the Lichbane is just so powerful. And then you'll get Runon's Hurricane next. Let Shen give you his stacks. Don't don't do that, you know? No, I would have just get like you can ignore Renekton. He literally was like Farmville for the first.
Shit, I did not do this correctly.
No. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right,
That
we're going over that. Yeah, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, Silver Kayle.
It's alright. Don't cry. Don't cry, baby.
No, it's okay. How much CS do you have over Kog'Maw? Almost 100. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm closing in on the Flame Horizon.
Did they get Baron off that? Did they try it?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think they're trying it. Because
Alright.
they have 2 dead and Kog'Maw is still
Yeah.
dancing himself mid.
That was a painful death. That death timer. Well. Alright, what are you thinking right now? Tell me.
I'm not really thinking anything.
Well,
I'm thinking I'm gonna take these wolves.
Okay.
Bot's shoving, that'll create some pressure down there.
you can take Wolves and then Wraiths if Echo doesn't take it, or if Vladimir.
Echo's taking waves.
Okay.
Waves.
Wraiths. Oh, Jinx is shoving back bot. You can pick that up. Because there's nothing to do. You don't want to fight in mid right now. When's Drake?
3 minutes. That's
Okay.
a long way off.
Okay. Looks like Ashe is going bottom. She'll probably bitch at you if you
Oh.
take it, so.
I think that's what she's doing right now. She's like stuck typing.
Yep, she's probably typing you. Why didn't you go up? You knew that they weren't.
I don't know. I screwed up. I was focused on Ashe.
Okay. No, Ashe. You do not group.
Why or why not would you group?
You don't group right now because there's no reason to group. There's no one that can 1v1 you and Vladimir. You almost have 1v2 potential. Vladimir has 1v2 potential. You have Shen, who doesn't have his ultimate. You know? Like, you're missing a tier 2 mid tower, so they actually have no push potential. See? Like, look at bottom right now. If Ashe wasn't, you know, jerking off in mid lane, then, like, in Ashe's global ultimate, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get to Leona, fuck her up. No, why are you autoing instead of queuing him? Oh. That was easy double kill.
I'm bad.
Do your team salvage? Oh my
Yeah,
god, Echo?
sort of.
Echo? Echo? Okay, okay. Alright, it's alright. We're gonna go over that too. So we got 12 minutes, we got 2040, or 2340, and we have 21 minutes to go over. Let me write these all down on Notepad.
It's all good.
21, 2340. Alright. Going over all these directly. Alright, you got bots here too. Alright, so as soon as you get up, rush down to Dragon. Always get a red potion. Okay? Red potion, unless you are so like unlikely to just take any damage that you can just get wards, then just do that.
But Reddit told me you should never buy red potions after a laning
No.
phase.
Always just one red potion. Holy shit, don't listen to Reddit. Ashe is so... holy crap. Alright. Midwave. Wolves. Scuttle. Dragon. You did not do wolves. Oh, Jank. Oh. Rest in pepperoni. Those are the two people she does not want to be fighting. Yeah, you could get, actually, you could Baron. You can Baron. You can trade Baron for Dragon because you know that E is probably all over it. Does he have Sated? Check.
Not yet.
No?
He's at 25 stacks though.
Okay. Oh yeah, Baron, easy. Easy Baron here. Even without, you don't actually need Ashe. She doesn't do anything anyway. Heal yourself. Yep. Why aren't you using E? Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game!
Oh my. Pop the red potion. Oh god.
Yeah, this is the throw for the ages.
What is Vladimir doing? Oh. Okay, you got it, you got it, you got it. Alright,
Yeah.
you know what? Alright. Ping, 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 ping. Ping Ash mid, ping Vladimir top. Hello? Oh my god.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my
What did he
God.
just do?
Oh my god.
Pool in one. Alright, sell your Doran's ring. Okay. Get Renon's Hurricane.
Do I sell the red potion?
No, just wait for Hurricane. Or wait for
That's 30 gold I'm missing.
that's fine. It's like 15 seconds if that. Just wait for it.
I sold the red potion.
No, why? Because your teammates aren't gonna be there anyway.
Oh, alright, you're right. I was like, fuck this, I'm not waiting.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm this, like, angel that's mysteriously on Earth and stuff. I got work to do. I can't sit around waiting for gold. I have to make my own gold. Counterfeit some coins.
Oh yeah, I gotta add that last fight to the. Did you kill her? She has she's really tanky. Oh, Renekton. Oh god. You should not have been hit by that Zenith.
Sorry, they cleaned it up.
No, yeah, but your in-fight micro is pretty poor. With are you using self-cast?
Yes.
Okay, what is Vladimir doing? Oh no. No, Shen? 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 Someone sign him up to Isis. Oh my god, Echo is a god. He just like.
Echo! Oh, baby.
Alright.
So why is Shen joining ISIS?
Cause. Alright, never mind. Alright, no, what are you doing, Bork? No, what are you doing, Wits End? Hello? Get a Sork elixir and hold it.
Oh shit. Alright, too late.
Alright, whatever.
Oh my god, this is intense. They got it.
Okay, nice. Get mid and then blue.
Alright.
Why did you get wraiths?
Uh,
Okay, you know what? You know
well-
what? No. You're right. I made a no. I told you wrong. I'm sorry. In hindsight, you're right.
yeah.
Yeah,
the
that was
wave mid
perfect.
is coming towards me and
Right.
it's eating
Yep.
my minions anyways.
Yep. No, you're right. Sorry. I was wrong. I just don't want Echo to try to take blue from you, is all. Oh my god.
I got it. Don't worry.
I hope you do.
I said that after I actually got blue. I'm not
Okay.
speculating here.
Alright. Just push mid with the team. Baron buff it.
Right.
Because bottom doesn't even have a tier 2 tower.
Oh my god.
Just ignore the fight. Just shove. You have Baron buff and you're Kayle. No. Oh god. No. You're looking to fight. If you know, if Enrique and Pablo jump off the bridge, you don't jump off too. No. Just get the tower. You will get it because seeing if you had the Sorklet, alright, you can kill Renekton, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can force him back. Lichbane procs, get the tower. You need to Q him, you need to put him in check. Alright, nice, you were outside of tower range. Yep, keep poking him. Good. Keep going. Why are you afraid of a diseased dinosaur? Alright? Unless that is a diseased woman and you're at a nightclub, alright? You don't go near that. Unless Shen's ults up, that's the equivalent of a condom, so like maybe you can still, you know, a little bit of a rubber, but alright, we're gonna go over your tower dancing, so I'm gonna say 30 minutes.
Alright. I like dancing with towers.
So what you're trying to tell me is you're into women that are taller than you. Alright. Okay.
You got a problem with that?
No. Yeah, just get golems and then get. That was pretty bad. You could have gotten mid tier too, 100%.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna sit on this potion, right?
Let me see. You got Runons?
I got 1k. Uber rounds.
No. Get, start building into Zanya's.
Okay. Oh, come on, man. Such awkward gold values.
Mm-hmm. I would prioritize the cloth armor actually over the ability tome, but it's okay. Or
You
amplifying
just,
tome.
like, you don't like doing damage. That's what I'm getting.
Well, no. I mean, in reality, what is the amplifying tome giving you right now? Like, it's not as efficient as the armor in case someone gets on top of you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Give me more damage, more heals, more speed. But yeah, I think actually more defense would be good right now.
That's alright. I mean, in some instances, amplifying tome will be okay. Oh god.
Yeah.
Save him if you must, but don't. Like, because Vladimir's important.
Yeah.
Alright, shove
But no,
in.
I know what you mean. Like, the extra survivability will give me more
Yes.
damage.
Do you guys have timer on Drake?
Yeah, 40 seconds.
Okay. You guys didn't actually have a timer on it, right? It just implemented this really cool patch, right?
No, I think we took the last Drake. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. Shows how great I am at this game. Don't even know who's getting the Drakes. Do we just wait here 20 seconds?
Yep. You just wait. It's
Alright.
okay. After Drake, get one of the waves, one of the lanes. How much CS do... No, I said after Drake, get one of the lanes. But, I guess... Okay, but yeah, because they're grouping mid, you're right.
Yeah, I
This
was
is
like,
better.
alright, I have time to shut this out.
Yep. Also, I guess it's a little longer than... I don't know, alright. They could maybe... No, they're not going to go for mid. It's fine. Just get it. Just burst it. Shen's going mid. If you see them, flank. Do not recall flank. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yep.
Well, oh, this is gonna be so sick.
Yep. This is going to be nice. Runon's Hurricane. Go. So fucking sick. So sick. Get on Jinx. Get on her. Get on top of her. There you go. Let him know. That should be the surrender. Yep. Well played. Yep. Run up. Your team doesn't need you. You go top. Your team does not need you. Vladimir does not have teleport. You go top. You
Okay,
go top.
nice. Little, this will set up a kill on the inner turret top.
Yes.
Yeah, they should be able to get this no problem, and then we'll also get this as collateral damage.
Yes. And then maybe you also get blue. Is it up? I think it is, right?
I think it is.
And then you'll also compromise Yee's left side jungle, which is nice. Good.
Nice.
Prioritize the tower before blue because you know that they can't make it into blue, so your blue buff duration would last longer. And the respawn would end up being later, thus hurting Yee even more. Okay?
Gotcha.
So don't do that again. Yep. And if you're in solo queue right now, everyone's like, Kayle, just push mid! Nar!
No, my team actually seemed okay with me, playing like this.
No, I know. They're not saying anything. I don't think they can really say anything to you. Alright, recall. Yep, see, you went for blue. Sad day. Alright, okay. Yep.
Baron's up in a minute. That looks tasty.
Get blue. Well, do Wolves Gromp scuttle blue to maximize buff duration and because you have nothing else to do. You can get mid if it's in an optimal spot. Never mind, yeah, Vladimir got it.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Hello? What? Who took it?
Vladimir did.
Nah, what's his CDR? What's his build? He needs it.
Yeah.
Even if he's running scaling CDR, he's only at 30%, so we can give that
I still
to him.
have half a blue buff. It's not terrible.
Don't give that CS to Ashe and Echo.
I don't think we need to be pushing mid like Bronzes,
Well,
though.
you can... No, that's actually wrong. You can... Alright, we're gonna go over that in the VOD.
What, pushing mid? Is that good?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
You don't even have to check on wolves because you saw the wolf spirit thing, so you know that it's gone. But it will be up in about 20 seconds, so... You could stay in mid and just make sure the wave didn't come up. Could have done that. Now it's a little bit inefficient, and your super minion is gonna end up getting killed about 10 inches, or 10 centimeters sooner.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Pushing mid will give us a lot more control over the Baron
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
Because we'll have, like, a full super minion wave pushed into them.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually really smart.
Alright, after you get this Baron, just immediately go top. Let Ashe tank.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been smart.
It's okay. Holy shit, Jinx. No, no, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Get out of there, Silver Kayle. Silver Kayle! Alright.
We got him. Don't worry.
Alright. That's fine. Alright, that should actually be game.
Yep, game
So Ashe
is started.
Okay, good.
Ashe OP.
Check damage dealt and everything.
Yeah, my guess is me and Ashe were tied for about the most, maybe, with Vladimir?
I think you probably did a little bit less than Vladimir.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
And then Ashe did about 5k less than you.
Yeah, you're about right. Echo and Vlad did most. Me and Ashe were about tied with a little bit less than them.
See? Told you.
Not bad, though.
Yeah. Oh, Ashe did more than you. It's a little bit bizarre.
Yeah.
It's okay. I guess I was just misjudging, like, your cut. Alright, so let's, I'm gonna screen share. I almost
CS
get
numbers,
everything
though,
right.
were pretty good, though.
Yeah, but there's no way, because you have to, like, alright, so the reason that, like, checking your damage and then saying what you think you did versus seeing it is important for your muscle memory growth in terms of, like, knowing what you did that game. Like, getting...
I learned that from one of your previous lessons I had watched, and I've been doing that every game I've played.
Right. Because,
I look
like,
at the damage and I compare it to what I think I did.
the reason that Vladimir dealt more than you, even though you didn't probably think that he did, was because you're not factoring in everything that happened in top lane. That is a lot of damage to champions that kept occurring. You know what I mean?
Makes sense, yeah.
So even though in the team fights you were probably showing up a little bit more than him, you also have to factor in his AoE before you have Runons and stuff, and you also have to factor it, you know? So it's whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, let me share screen with you. And that's just important for your growth. Hold on one second.
Alright, cool. Screen share is up. I just wanted to turn off my stream before I started looking at the screen share.
Okay. You can see?
Yes, I can.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording. Alright. Alright, so let's just go straight to the timestamps if you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Alright, so we got 1240. Now, okay, actually, let me just go over this real quick. So you turned on E, and I understand why you turned it on, but it's not necessary, and the reason that I say that is just because it's irrelevant at this stage. And you ended up messing up that, you know? Like, just get the third minion. If you auto-attack incorrectly, and somehow you can't just kill that third minion in, like, one auto, then don't bother, but you can easily just kill that.
Yeah, it was one auto away.
Right.
Just kite it back.
And that'll let you get level 2 off the first wave. Do this in matchups where the opponent is really, like, vulnerable to early shoves. And so, as we saw by, like, Googling Kog'Maw, so, like, here, let me pull this up on stream for you. Alright, so Kog'Maw. Alright, so we're just gonna Google this, okay? And this is if you just don't know it off the top of your head. Now, apparently, my screen...
You just won solitaire, bro.
I just won solitaire, thank you. Alright, so you see 322, you check it at level 2, 351, check it at level 3, 384, you know. And you get to around level 4, level 5, because this is generalized, like, recall timing. If you guys are trading early, you can go up to 6, in rare instances 7. So 516 for 7, you know, let's go to level 4, you see 413. So it's unlikely that he'll activate this in the laning phase, so the 60 mana is irrelevant here. If we assume that he has Doran's ring, then you have to factor in his mana regeneration. And then you have Voidoo's, so 80, he's going to put a second point into this, that's going to give him 90, okay, and then a third point, going to be about 100. So he only needs to use it about 5 times before he's going to be hurting, so, like, he's vulnerable to early pushes.
Gotcha.
But, like, people that can replenish mana, well, you don't need to do it. But, okay. So, yeah, like, right here was ugly just because you weren't level 2, and you got hit by the Voidoo's thing. But that's fine. Here, this is where you, like, alright, so as soon as your E comes up, you should self-cast W, and, like, just, you know, go on him.
I like that, yeah, because I think level 2 in a stirred-up brawl, I beat him.
Yeah, you do, and then he's going to end up missing these front 2 minions, unless he wants to just Voidoo's them, and not hit you, in which case then he's on cooldown and you have even more pressure, and then how does he actually reliably CS this underneath tower without, again, like, being under pressure?
Gotcha.
You know? Hold on, let me move this. Let me make sure layered windows is on, just for this. Okay, it is. Alright, go there, okay. Alright, so now we're gonna go to, yep, take his wraiths whenever you can. Okay, you're not there. And so when they're not here, so I didn't explain it clearly, there's a few options. Now, at the very beginning of the game, you should watch for bot lane on the minimap because it tells you if he starts golems or it tells you if he starts red, depending on how they enter into the lane and also the time they enter into the lane.
Okay.
So when you see wraiths are missing and you know that Yi was just on the left-hand side and you see the game timer, it doesn't make any sense for them to be missing unless like Kog'Maw or someone started them. But if the top laner started them, they would already be respawned by now. So it doesn't make sense. So you know that Yi has to have it, and that's why I told you to hit tab earlier and check what buffs he had, like because you can look at his avatar and you can see like what jungle buffs he has going on. You know, like if he has the Gromp thing, he'll have the poison. If he has the Wraith thing, he has the thing that detects. You know, whatever.
Can you see that by hitting tab?
No, not by tab. You click on him because you saw him over here. You know.
Yes.
And so now, when you see wraiths are gone, you should probably know that they respawn anywhere between 20 to 30 seconds. Right? Just because of the game timer. And that also means that he starts red, which then it gives you a rough estimate of his red timer. And that also probably means that because he had 8 CS over here, so if you do 3, 4, that's 7, and then he probably did Gromp, or maybe he had killed Scuttle when he had 8 CS, but it tells you that his wolves are still up, and it tells you that wraiths are going to be respawning soon, but he has no incentive on red side. Unless the 8 CS was a Scuttle. Like, maybe he did something weird like this as his path, but you just have to think about it mentally. And it tells you like his, and that just gives you info. It's using no info as info, and it's also information that he doesn't know that you're using against him to basically think about his routes and then coordinate your own matchup and lane play against it. So it's okay. Here, going out of vision, even if wraiths aren't up, is always powerful, unless like you know that you can't get ganked in something, and you had vision control on left-hand side, and Echo was left side, and Vladimir was recalling. And given how top lane was playing out and bot lane, it's unlikely Yi would show up, especially considering he can't really kill you, given how low Kog'Maw is. When Kog'Maw throws this Void Ooze, you're never getting ganked, so just shove as fast as possible. Shove him in the next wave, and make him uncomfortable, and make him fight for this CS before you go and get wraiths. Don't just instantly go over like this, because see, you should have made him fight for those 3.
Okay.
There's, like, no rush. Anyways, let's just fast forward, okay, to the major things. So, the things that I had written were 1240. Okay, so 1240, 21, 2340, Baron fight, 30, 35. Alright, so we go to 1240. This is where you're not really doing anything, okay? You could have looked bottom and known nothing was really going to happen, alright? When you see Leona go like this, she's basically dead. If she goes that way, she's dead. If she goes this way, she's dead. So anticipate the flash. I know that you said that yourself, but just do that. But additionally, you can concede that, you know, the assist on Leona, I mean, if there's 4 people, then what do you end up getting? 300 divided by 4.
It helps my ego, though.
You get 75 gold, right? 300 divided by 4?
Yeah, it's not that much.
Yeah, okay, so you get alright, so you get 75 gold. So then you have to determine, is the mid wave worth more than the assist? And the answer is yes, because it also applies pressure, it keeps this all inside of the dark, makes them have to ward this, which is a ward that they normally wouldn't have to commit if they just had minion waves here. And then it also means that they have to cautiously come into river to contest the dragon, which is not very good. So you could push this wave in. You could also eat wraiths, which is even more added EV than just getting this assist. If she flashes, so what? You know, you're going to get the dragon anyway, given her HP value.
So you would have just gone mid. You would have said nuts to Leona and taking this farm mid. Okay.
Yes, and you wouldn't have lost the tower here.
Yep, I like that.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not like I generate 75 gold either. It's 75 gold I'm taking away from Ashe and Echo.
Yeah. See this right here? You see Vladimir right here? He can't live. Yi can. Go on Yi, and this split second, you start going on Yi.
Okay.
This was way too great.
Kog'Maw's running into a...
Right.
He's running into Vlad. Vlad will catch him. He's gonna kill him.
When this happens, when Yi comes in like this and you see Ashe isn't doing anything, just basically say F you to everyone and go mid. Because you know that you just got Kog'Maw, and you know that if Jinx is forced to go bottom with Leona or something, then you'll get mid tier 2 tower with Echo.
Okay, so you wouldn't say F you everyone, I'm going for Dragon. You would go mid because that's probably a better objective if you know you can take it.
Dragon can still be obtained because you know that Yi is going to die, Kog'Maw just died. right?
Right. Okay.
Top is being shoved in by Vladimir, and he has full control. So like, even though I tell you to get dragon, it's because that's what everyone else is thinking.
So right then was like a unique opportunity.
It's
to
unique.
Get a lot of pressure on
Right.
mid,
Right.
and then after that, we
Yeah.
would still have the ability to take dragon.
Yeah.
Like,
Right here.
If we wanted. Okay.
This is where I like yelled at you. There's like, okay, so did they use any spells to get you here? Let's see. I don't even remember if they did. No, they didn't. Okay, so they didn't use any spells to get you. Alright, so now you want Echo, who has no mana. Okay, Shen has no ultimate, and you turn on Leona, who is tanky as hell, with Face of the Mountain, and everything's black. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, don't waste your summoner like that. I would be so happy right now if I was Leona.
Yeah.
You know? Right here, this is where your W's really late. So let me just speed this up. Oh no, that's slowing it down. Alright. Here. W yourself, self-cast.
Okay.
And
it
it's
was
not,
like half
it's,
a second late. It wasn't.
no, I know, it's not too bad, but it's, you know, whatever. Here, you should have already turned on Oracle, because you would have gotten that ward, you would have gotten this ward, and then you would have keep shoving. And then you're in the Fog of War once you kill the minions, so if they decide for some reason to start recalling here or like here, and then you run up, you cancel the recall. And if they were 6 seconds through their recall, that then makes it that they have a 14-second recall.
I really like that. And if you have the Oracle, not like, even if I hadn't seen him drop that ward, having the Oracle on would guarantee that I'm in the Fog of War.
Right. Alright, let's go to 21. This was not good. Alright, so you shove in, you see Ash bottom, you see Vladimir getting wolves, okay? He can make it out. Alright? And even if he can't make it out, they don't get anything off his death. Okay? So if they blow summoners, it's beneficial. He came back in, or whatever, I think. Maybe not, maybe I'm wrong there, because of you and Shen. Right? And he's dead at this point. Shen is right there. You do not have the damage to kill him. You're missing Ignite. Your next W is going to be for health, basically. You know? Ash and Vladimir can't help you at all. This doesn't, like, just let them die. You know?
Okay.
Shen could have gotten Yi. I mean, you picking up an extra kill here, I mean, it ends up becoming 2 for 3, but you just lost, what, 2 shutdowns?
Yeah, I think that was also kind of lucky that it turned out that way.
So in reality, that's like actually 2 for 5 when you factor in the shutdown gold. That's really bad. Maybe even worse, actually.
Yeah, and I think if you play that out 10 times, we don't get 2 for 3 all of those times.
Yeah. Let me just see. Never leave fountain again without a ward or a potion.
Okay. Yeah, empty inventory slot is.
Alright, this fight. This was the 23 fight. Alright, so this happens. Now, cast Ignite on him sooner.
Okay.
Alright. Chase, self W. You're really slow on that, and there's no excuse. Alright? And you elect to auto him instead of Q him. If you Q him, Vladimir can close the gap and Renekton dies right there. If that ends up happening, Leona runs over here. Okay? She's going to end up running about 4 inches west or northwest of the tower. You guys are going to shove this wave in, and then you're going to have 5 minions on top of the tower, and then Shen and Echo, etc., they can make it to you.
Right, I guess I never really thought about that. Even if you're stutter stepping, there's still a cost position-wise to auto-attacking.
Right.
I was like, alright, I'm going to study step, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to try to weave in as many autos as I can.
Right.
But I missed the chance to get a Q off.
Yep. And then this ends up happening. They salvage it. This should never have been salvaged.
Oh, they sort of salvage it.
Yeah. Let's go back to when you were just bullying the tower. I remember, as your thing is lowering cooldown, get in front of the tower. Why are you running to Leona? Because, like, eventually I tell you to get to Leona because you wasted time a little bit. Like, right here, this is when Renekton comes in here. You need to go up because this is a nice little Fog of War, like, Fog of War play. Because if Renekton's standing here, and then you manage to get to, like, here, you're out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, like, this is nice. So get to the top of the wall and then hug it as you retreat. Okay?
Okay.
But then during all that time, you can then also get to here, which then makes his because he can go here, slice and dice, but it makes it telegraphed. And then as he's slice and dicing, you can Q him, and then as you Q him, you still will like have very slight tower aggro. You can then back up to here, turn on E, like again, or if it's still active, and you can start hammering away.
Okay.
And then
I like
that'll
that.
force him backwards. And then by the time Leona gets there, she'll already basically be compromised by Vladimir. And then it's a straight up 2v2, but Renekton's on cooldown and he's behind the tower. And then you also have minions, you know, into the fray. So get the Q there. Alright, so let's go to the Baron fight. Because this was, like...
Yeah, this was pretty bad.
Here, like, don't use your W on Vladimir. And also, you need to be looking at what is incoming. Baron's
Yeah,
gonna...
I don't think I should be going deeper into the pit.
Right, that's what I mean. You should be...
I'm like, alright, get away from them.
Yeah.
Get away from Renekton.
Yeah. Self W there. You're late on it. You can cast the W and the Q, same animation, and you don't have to flash there. Actually, let me see if you would have to flash. Hold on. I don't think you do. If you because he's slowed right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you W and Q'd, let's see. If you Q'd even sooner and then you W, yeah, you would have been completely fine. You don't have to blow flash, and Leona would be missing even more HP. You came back in.
This is terrible flash anyways. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna talk about flash.
Okay, this is just poor by Vladimir. He says 1 second on W, but like even if it's 1 second on W, the second that he sees this ward, he should be backing up to make Jinx have to run into him to try to get a potential auto attack. Because at that point, he just like runs past her, and he's like, it's like World War Z when like everyone's infected themselves with meningitis or something, and like the zombies just run past.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I see what
here,
you're saying.
we already talked about this, like not selling the potion. Here, yep, you got this. All this is fine. I was wrong there on the call I told you. That's fine. This is where you went to try to help Pablo and Enrique because they jumped off the bridge, okay? But, you know, like, we already kind of explained why you just shoved mid, but we're gonna go over your tower dancing because it was really poor. I've seen dancing like that, okay? It's ended dates, alright? Like, I'll be honest, you know?
You don't want none of that.
Alright? Because basically, you were dancing like the old people that they snap their fingers and they like just keep their, you know, like the fat guy from Hitch. Have you seen that? Here
No.
we. Oh well, you're seeing everything right now. Hold on. All right, Hitch, dancing. All right, here we go. I'm gonna give you all the analogies so that you understand. You were like Albert, right here. Look at this.
All right.
This was you.
This is an accurate portrayal of me.
Yeah, you're like, look, I'm so fed. I'm so fed. You're like, I'm Kayle. I'm Kayle. I'm Kayle. This is me.
I love it.
This is literally my facial expression. Oh, yeah, you're like, look, Lichbane proc, Lichbane proc.
I love it. This is my facial expression too.
Yep. Look.
I'm grinning like Albert, thinking I'm doing such a great job.
Yep, that's your W. Look how suave you are. Wow. Wow. Oh, there it is. You're running away with your W, and you queued them. Now.
I'm so fed. I'm so good.
Okay. And
So
if this was real life, don't you ever see? It's basically the same thing. Now, what you really want to be like is you want to be like Terry Crews when you're dancing. Okay. You want to let them know that you're fed. Okay. You want to be like this.
I'm pretty sure the previous dance also accomplished that.
Alright, does that look like someone you want to fuck with? He's in control of the dance floor. Okay? Do you see this? Look, can't see me, can't touch me. Look at that. That looks like someone fed to me.
Looks like a lot of things.
Alright. Alright, great. I'm glad that we've got that established. Now, let's get back to the... let's get back to the video. Alright, so... Alright. Alright, so we push in mid. Now, alright, let's get to the dancing part. Alright, so Lichbane proc. E's still active. You see him coming into you?
Yes.
Okay. What angles can he slice and dice? He can go like
onto
this.
that minion.
And
Only.
then he can go anywhere inside of here.
Yes.
Okay? So you want to get to here and then hug here because that is where your teammates are. And then if you go around here or if he backs up or something, it gives you a lot of, you know, versatility. So when he comes like this, Alright, you should have already been W'd. Okay, you don't actually need it for the heal. And then, when he started turning around, you need to watch his face, because it tells you what his command is. Alright?
Okay.
Because it tells you where his cursor was. You need to just be smacking him. You know?
Smack that.
Smack that. You need to be like Akon. Alright? And then you go back to hitting the tower. Okay? Here, as he's about to come up to you, Q him. Q him. No, you're Qing him late.
I tried. I think I queued a minion by accident. Oh no, I
No,
didn't.
you didn't even
Queue at all. What am I doing?
Self-cast W, and let Kayle, like, follow him with autos, because you've already issued the command. And when it gets to the tower range, be like Apto and hit S.
Yeah, I really like that. I really,
Okay.
really like that.
Alright? So you
That
didn't do
would've
that.
been so nice. Yeah.
You could have kept auto-attacking him, and now with this Lichbane proc, you could have angled yourself here, because then he could not slice and dice onto you in
What's my
time.
priority? Do I want the Lich Bane on the tower.
No,
or the
listen, look, okay? I'm gonna go through this really slow, because there is a way to make it impossible for him to slice and dice you. So if you kept hitting him, alright? You hit him there. Now let's say that he's missing about 200 more HP, okay?
Yes.
Alright, now,
So I would have had another Lich Bane proc.
yes. At this moment, see you took this? Way too greedy. Wait for this minion. You need to be standing right here.
Okay.
Okay? As this minion, as the tower lights up, you run forward. But when you run forward, you run in like a right angle. Okay? You hit it. And then you move down, hit it, move down, hit it. By that time, there's going to be a gap in between the minion and the tower that he cannot use sufficiently to slice and dice on you.
Okay.
And then you just get the tower. Alright, and you're like
Okay.
you're like Terry Crews. And then, while the W is still active, you chase him back into his tier 3, and you just keep rinse, wash, repeating the process. And then
Okay,
you can end up
that's
getting,
smart.
you know, look at this.
Yeah.
And then you chase him with Baron buff still active, heal up, you're at full HP. You know? And if he's missing more HP right now, he should never be able to hit these minions. Never, ever. Holy shit, you need to be like Rihanna and Chris Brown. She, like, reaches for the phone, you know? Like, bitch, get in the closet, you know? And, like, R. Kelly's Trapped in the Cupboard comes on, you know? Like, that's what needs to happen. Alright, and you could already be hitting this tower with Lichbane procs and Baron buff still active, and, you know, whatever. And this is also why, I think I told you to get the Sork pen, right?
Yes.
It's because of instances like this. Because, basically, Sork penetration, or the Sork pen elixir, is so crucial for, like, any sort of instance that you have Baron buff, or any instance where split push becomes, like, really, really good. Alright.
Gotcha.
So let's speed this up. Now let's go to, so that was 30, okay? Now let's go to 35, and that'll be it. 3509. Alright, so here, this is where you said Baron was bad. But the reason that it's not bad is because you shove in the wave. They cannot go toe-to-toe with you guys. So that means that if you are right here, if you five are right here, and you are moving forward like a riot squad, and they are right here, and your minions are coming up inside of a line, however far you inch forward is how far you get the minions inch forward. And then on top of that, if you escort them into another wave, then it makes the line permanently black. Okay? And then when you go back through into Baron, you know, you check for wolves, you kill it so that ye can't smite it for vision or anything to know if anyone's inside. You turn on Oracle, kill this, kill this, kill this if it's there, and then you wait. And they have an entirely dark mid lane. They, you know, like, they don't have anything.
I like.
Alright? And that's pretty much it. And then the Baron fight was, like, that was game.
Yeah.
This was a little... Kog'Maw's not good here. Let me just watch this.
Yeah, obviously we want Ashe to tank some of this because she has
Right.
that life steal.
Right, she has that lifesteal, and she was full. You saw, like, you don't look at the outskirts of your vision enough. You need to start doing that, and it's also like the F key thing with spacebar. This was good, but it's because Kog'Maw's not very good that you live, but, like, in all actuality, it's just...
I'm telling him you said that about him.
Like, here, just tap him with, tap Ashe, and then I would actually probably move right, because he probably wouldn't anticipate that. Like, just move into the Baron pit. Because that blue thing's gonna fade, they probably don't have a Warden there. I mean, maybe they do, but if you can get to here, it's Fog of War. And if he keeps ulting you, then Ashe just has free reign, so...
Gotcha.
You didn't need
It
to...
doesn't. Yeah.
It doesn't really matter, but...
At this point.
everything-
But that's a good optimization.
Yeah. Alright, and that's pretty much it. So,
Nice.
Let me find out when Stella's getting here. If you want to do another session.
Nah, I probably should get going to bed soon.
Okay. All right. So.
It's a bit past midnight here.
All right. Message me again next week. We'll do another.
Nice,
All right.
cool.
All right, man.
Thanks, man.
Talk to you later. Bye.
See ya.